Welcome back to AP Workshops, welcome back to another one of our tech videos. So we are still getting asked a ton about chain lube. So what we're going to do is rerun our chain lube video. So I can expect to see a load of you doing this constantly. Have a quick look in our shop, have a quick look at this stuff. This is the stuff we recommend. And if you watch this video, this is the reason why. Welcome back to AP Workshops, welcome back to our chain lube demonstration. Insert lube jokes here. Yes, there we go, thank you very much. So listen, we've just had a bike come in on the workshop and it's on the bench at this point in time. It belongs to Mark, top bloke. Thanks very much, mate. Thanks very much for coming to see us, I really appreciate it. He's come from a long way, so he's a very cool guy. Basically, we've just found a chain on his bike that is pretty poor shape. Looks great on the outside, he has looked after it, he does look after his bike, it is in immaculate condition, but the problem we've got is the fact that unfortunately the chain is worn out. There is a history of it, he has been in here before, this bike has been in here before and it was recommended at that point, but we found something. So what I wanted to do was show you exactly what we found and something quite interesting. So and then afterwards I'll kind of give you a bit of a reasoning why we sell this chain lube in the workshop, why we sell it and why we recommend this type of chain lube. So be right back. Okay, so this is what we found when we were on the bench. Get your bike onto a paddock stand or onto an ABBA stand. The ABBA stand's absolutely brilliant for this kind of job because effectively it isolates the complete back end. While you're there, don't forget to do your dog bone. Have a quick look on the other videos so you can see what's going on. But this is what we found. So if you ignore this little bit here, which is why we took it off, basically what we were looking for was we were trying to set chain tension here. Now on V4, halfway between the run, between the two sprockets, so halfway between the front sprocket and the rear sprocket, you're looking for 30 millimeters of free play. We got the free play there, so once we got the free play, we ran it through and checked it and found that it went really like basically bowstring tight here. Mark has told us that he actually uses a dry chain lube. The dry chain lube is great for lubricating the chain on the sprockets, okay, and it's great for non-fling, but unfortunately it creates this problem. So we're going to do a little close-up now and I will show you exactly what's going on. So 1 second. Okay, so what we found, but basically what I did was I got an angle grinder, I shaved off the rivets, the paned over rivet end, took the plate off, and this is what we found. So the pins were worn actually in the holes on the inner plates. So if you can see, they're offset now. So in here, the lubrication has not been getting around the O-rings and lubricating the pins inside. Because it's a dry chain lube, what tends to happen is it sticks to the outside. If you have a quick look here, it sticks to the outside and cleans and lubricates here where it's been cleaned in the past, but it's not getting past the O-rings and lubricating the inner pins here. Stop. Okay, so now what I'm going to explain to you is why we choose this chain lube over a dry chain lube. This is the dry chain lube demonstration that was given to me by a salesman many years ago. He was one of those old school guys that kind of had no problems in telling people how it was from the 80s, if you remember those kind of guys. But he showed me this demonstration and it stuck with me all through my career. Effectively, what we need to find is a way to be able to get the chain lube past the O-rings as best possible to try and get them inside, to try and get and lubricate the inner pins inside behind the O-rings as much as possible. In order to do this, the chain lube, when it needs to go on, needs to be as liquid as possible. So we've got is the liquid is a carrier or a propellant for the lubricant. This is how I think you can tell whether you've got a good chain lube. So effectively, insert chain lube jokes here.
Giggity, giggity, crabbity, giggity.
And we're back in the room. So basically, this is what we're looking for. If you're unsure about whether a chain lube, yes, Amber's doing this behind because this is exactly what's going to happen. So effectively, if you are unsure whether a chain lube is any good or not, this is what we're looking for. We're looking for the chain lube to be basically liquid when it goes on, then the propellant can dry quickly, leaving behind the lubricant. So the lubricant will stick to the chains. The propellant, that is the bit that's sort of splashes and makes a mess will evaporate quickly. So set your chain tension. When you come back from a ride, when the chain is warm, that is when you apply your chain lube. Okay, this is what we're looking for. So what we'll do is basically,
come a bit closer for this one.
Come a bit closer for this. So we're covering my finger, and you can see because it's dripping off, that is just going to splash. It is the liquid in this chain lube here, it is the liquid that is the propellant. And if you have a look, you can see it's shiny. If you can see my finger, it's shiny basically. That's obviously because it's wet. So what's going to happen is we are going to keep doing this for a few seconds until the propellant evaporates. And you'll start to see if you can see it. You can start to see basically what's happening is it's coming.
That's what she said.
It looks like something out of an alien film, doesn't it? I'm really sorry. So sorry. But what happens is
it's going tacky.
It's going tacky. It's going tacky and it's stopped dripping. There you go. Look at that. That is the lubricant that's left. It'll keep, the more you leave it, I mean, this is probably what, I don't know, 25, 30 seconds. I can see people in bike shops across the world, because you people are absolutely epic. But I can see people going like this across the world. But look, you can see it. There you go, look. That's the sign of a good, like I said, it looks like something from an alien movie. Or was it, oh God, it's horrible. But that is what you're looking for. That will not splash off. That is the stuff that you're looking for. So the propellant has evaporated and you're left with a chain lube on it. That's how you tell a good chain lube. And that is basically sort of how we're going to try and avoid this, because obviously this will try, while it's liquid, it will try and leak past the O-rings better than a dry chain lube will. It will evaporate, it will lubricate the inside, it will clean here. You can see it, so there's the evidence that it's not working. It will get around these pins, lubricate the pins and delay this process. I hope this makes sense. I hope somebody could perhaps give me a little bit of a better idea. If I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. The old guy that helped me out many, many years ago, it made a lot of sense to me, to be honest with you. And basically, I've kind of stuck with that because I think it absolutely works. Over the years, we've looked after bikes for many, many years, and the chains that are lubricated properly. A friend of mine, Rob Ryan, I hope you're out there, mate. I hope you're well. I haven't spoken to you for a little while, but I hope you're well. I certainly see your Facebook posts with the dogs. And your photographic business is going really, really well. But he's done this. He uses this chain lube for us. He's done some chain testing for us, and there's over 30,000 miles on chains and sprockets because he's been looking after it without any problems. So we know it works, definitely. But if somebody's got any better ideas, please leave a comment down below. That would be absolutely fantastic. We love to read these kind of things. If I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. I'm happy to be corrected. Thanks very much for joining us. Thanks very much for subscribing. Thanks very much for sharing. We've had some visitors from all across the world up at the workshops recently. We really appreciate you coming to say hello. It is absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much for all your support. The online shop is buzzing. Andy, Amber, Ross and myself are really, really grateful for everything. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe if you could. Thanks very much. If you go online, www.apworkshops.co.uk, there is all manner of technical information there for you. It's all free of charge. If you go onto the website, you can get the parts that you need. If you can't find anything, please get in touch. It'd be great to see you. And again, once more, massive thanks to our sponsors, massive thanks to our supporters, Motul Oils, RST Leathers, and basically ARAI Helmets. You guys are the best, and without this, we couldn't do you. For you guys, take care. Thank you very much. Talk to you soon.